Namastu Vishnupadaya Vishnupadaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine Jayapataka Nitakripa Pradayine Gorakata ki jai. Swami Vyasa Puja Guru Maharaj ki jai. Om Pramanandi. So if everyone can come closer, it will be nice. So we are all close. Because it's cold weather. To be more close. So I want to thank all the devotees that organize this and make all these wonderful arrangements for all of us to gather together and hear and share a little bit something about Guru Maharaj, pastimes and life. So first, I will give a small health report. That's okay? Just to all know what is going on. So you all know that Guru Maharaj had a stroke. So this year we're planning to have an eye surgery because his eyelid became a little lower, more than it was before. So it was a recommendation from the doctors previously, but this year we're trying to do it with local anesthesia. So will not be so much risk involved. And we started two new therapies. One was the ozone therapy. Ozone is like one particle more of oxygen that this helps to cure the liver disease. So we started with that, and we did some Russian therapy with wax. But hopefully we'll do some change, and we're planning to do 20 days treatment in Mayapur with Ayurveda during Radhastami and Janmashtami. This is more or less the plan for this year in regards of treatment. Due to his lack exercise, still he has difficulties in walking and being independent. But this year we have few targets to achieve for Guru Maharaj can be more healthy in terms of his body movements, because this year was so tight that we didn't have any time for therapies. So therapies are very important in Guru Maharaj's recovery, the recovery of his health, because doctor says either you use it or lose it. So we didn't use it for like a year. So the health little bit is below the normal range in terms of physical movement. But the rest is okay, his spirit is intact, memory is sharper than before. So he's still the same spiritual warrior that we all knew from before, even more. Because it's easy to be a warrior when you are healthy, but it's difficult to be a warrior when you are unhealthy. So even he's a more powerful warrior than before. So, Umagiratinandasya Jananjana Salakaya Chaksu Meditanjana Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Mukam Karati Vachanam Fanguna Gayate Girinjat Kripata Mahabande Shri Guru Dinatajan Paramananda Madhava Sri Chaitanya Ishwaram Paramananda Madhava Shri Guru Dinatajanam. So, I wanted to speak a little bit about Vyasa Puja, meaning and a little bit about Guru Tattva, so we all get a more clear understanding and we prepare ourselves to speak about Guru Maharaj and get more faith. Because the whole point of talking about Guru Maharaj and share is to develop faith. Prabhupada says in the commentary of Chaitanya Charitamrita, Antya Lila, chapter 3, he was mentioned, verse 11, he was mentioned how, I think it's verse 11, he was mentioned how the faith is the most important thing in develop relationship. He said because when there is no faith, there is doubts, that creates arguments, and it creates deliverance. When you deliver with some people, you argue with some people. So it creates these two things. because of lack of faith. And Prabhupada explained that Arjuna and Krishna. He said first Arjuna was arguing with Krishna, okay, this happened and this happened, but once Arjuna got the faith that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, whatever he's saying is perfect, is the best for me, then he completely surrendered. He developed faith. So faith is the most important factor to develop a nice service attitude and to advance spiritually. Even is the first step, Ador Shraddha. We start with faith. So all this is to develop faith. So we know that there are two paths of getting the knowledge or advancing spiritually. We have the Pancharatrika Vidhi and we have the Bhagavat Marga. So in our ISKCON movement, we have the Pancharatrika Vidhi and the Bhagavat Marga, both. And Diksha, when we take Diksha from Guru, means two things. When we take Diksha, means that we achieve, that we get rid of sins. We get rid of sins, and we also get transcendental knowledge. We get two things by Diksha. Rid of sins, transcendental knowledge. Which knowledge? Is the knowledge about our relationship with the Supreme Lord, Krishna. Which is our relationship. So we get these two things. So by following the proper Diksha system, we get the mantra, and through the mantra, that is Gayatri mantra, we clean our sins and we develop our relationship with Krishna. That is the meaning of Diksha. So this is through the Pancharatrika mantra and Vidhi. And also, we get the mantra to worship the deities. So when we worship the deities, we clean our sins and we develop that relationship that we have with Him. Usually in those days, Gayatri mantra was given, Diksha was given to the Grihastas, that they were businessmen or attached to material things, so they get Diksha, so they can start the process of devotional life. And then we have the Bhagavat Marga, we have our Shiksha line, where we also receive the mantra. For example, someone gives us the Maha Mantra, just by Shiksha. So you can chant this mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So also through Shiksha, we get the Maha Mantra, and the Maha Mantra has the same two qualities than the Diksha. It removes all the sins, and you develop your relationship with Krishna. What is your relationship with the Supreme Personality of Godhead? So in one sense, it's not necessary Diksha. At the same time, we are lucky that we can have both Shiksha and Diksha. So we have both. So in our line, Prabhupada introduced these both lines, so we can take advantage of both most powerful things. We take the mantra, the Gayatri mantra, proper Diksha, and we take the Maha Mantra through Shiksha. And the Bhagavat Marga is the most important, the Shiksha line. So if you see in our Bhagavad Gita, we have the Guru Parampara, and our Guru Parampara is through Shiksha. So, Vyasa Puja and Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur mentioned in his 52 anniversary, he mentioned that actually the worship of Guru means we worship the whole Guru Parampara. It's not only worshipping our spiritual master, but he said proper worship means the worship of all the Vaishnava Acharyas. So I have a mantra, I don't know if you ever hear this mantra or read this mantra, but we can all repeat. This is a mantra that we use for Vyasa Puja, the Vyasa Puja mantra. Did you ever hear? Did you ever hear? No. Okay. So, you want to repeat? This is a glorification to all the Acharyas. Please bear with me a few seconds. Sri Damodara Swarupa Sri Rupa Sri Sanatana Sri Raghunatha Sri Jiva Bhata Yuga Sri Krishna Dasa Avirajadi Srimad Bhakti Vinoda Srimad Gaura Kishora Dasa Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srimad Jayapataka Swami Padanka Sarvebhyo Gurave Namaha. So this mantra that was sent by the previous acharyas, they show how we worship through the Vyasa Puja from our spiritual master, his guru, his guru, his guru, his guru. Why? Because guru means they pass down the message of parampara, the mission. The spiritual master comes with a mission to deliver the fallen souls, take them back to Krishna. So the mission of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta, his mission was, told Prabhupada, okay, go to the West, preach, distribute books. So Prabhupada did that. And then follow his Guru's mission. Create the GBC, that was instruction of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta, develop Mayapur Dham, and then Srila Prabhupada did all that, plus little bit more. But whatever he passed to his disciples was the same instruction of his Guru Maharaj. So Guru Maharaj also developed Mandal Parikram, developed Mayapur Dham, developed Gaura Mandala Bhumi, distribute books, print books, had the congregation to develop, and things and so on. Prabhupada gave many instructions that are coming from Prabhupada. So Guru Maharaj is following those instructions. That is what we follow. We try to please Guru through his instructions. Because Guru is an eternal relationship. It's like I explained before. When we have faith in Guru, when we surrender to Guru, that's it. There is no more question of argument. We don't argue anymore. We don't have more doubts. We put the faith there. So there are three kinds of relationships that we can have with people according to our faith. For example, we give something, we receive something. That's a kind of relationship, like husband and wife. It's like I give you this, you give me this, I give you this, you give me this. It works. And then little more higher than that is when we give something without expecting receiving anything. But if the person hurt us, then we stop giving. It's like mother and child. They have this relationship. Kids asking, the mother doesn't expect anything from the kid, but if the mother somehow hurt the kid, okay, I don't want to see you cry, go. And then we have a more deeper relationship. When we give everything, we don't expect anything, and even if the person is hurting us, still we keep giving. So what is the example of that personality? Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the Shikshastaka. No, it's mentioned. Even if you mistreat me with your not being present before me, still I will be worshiping you because you are my Lord, birth after birth. So this kind of faith is required to serve Guru, to really take advancement in the spiritual life. And as I mentioned last time in UK, from Svetata Tantra, verse number 57, it says, Sarva Sadhana Mukyahi, from all the sadhanas. We have 9 processes of devotional service: Shravanam Kirtan, Vishnu Smaranam, Paranam, Sevan Sakyan, Dasanat Manivedanam. From all the process of devotional service, say there is one that is the most important. Which is that? Yes. Sarva sadhana mukyahi guru seva sadadritaha. The service to the spiritual master. The most important. So why? Because Jayapataka Bhagavati. You get back very fast, very easy bhakti for the Supreme Lord. This is a verse that Vyasadeva gave when one disciple had to advance fast and how to get the mercy fast. So he gave this shloka. If you want to advance fast and you want to become very easy, happy, then service to Guru's stress. And it's mentioned there as one of the most powerful things. And we can see through history that if you don't serve, if you want to advance fast in the spiritual life, if you want to develop quickly prema, then you need to serve a sadhu. And there are three most powerful things that you should always take. Three ingredients. You know which one are they? That are unlimited. That's of a lot of feet of the devotees. The remnants of the Vaishnavas on there? Yes. So it has unlimited power. And we can see past times who got the mercy from eating remnants of sadhus. Yes. Also another pastime getting the remnants of the sadhus when Ramanujacharya, he gave the remnants to his disciples. And somehow little pieces fall into the water where the fish were there. The fish eat it and got liberated. Like that. That's the power of prasad. And then we see that Narottam Das Thakur, he sings that the Vaishnava dust and Chanamrita are my shower, are my bathing, are my bathe. Yeah, sorry, my English not perfect, but I bathe every day with the Chanamrita of the lotus feet of my devotees. And you say, I worship, their names are my mantra. Very powerful, the names are my mantra. And he says, the names are my mantra, and the dust are my food. That is the mentality of a Vaishnava. How Narottam Das Thakur was accepting the three ingredients, the most powerful ingredients. So this means that the devotees of Krishna are very, 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 very dear. And he says, some people, out of the 26 qualities, right, of the devotees, some people may have 26 qualities, but they are not dear to Krishna. They may have all the qualities, not dear to Krishna. But some people may have 6, 7, may have 20, and be very dear to Krishna. So, because this Guhyam is very secret, whom Krishna is dear to. So we don't know who is who, which devotee is very dear to Krishna. But Krishna, because they are dear to Krishna, they are very powerful. And whatever their desire is come through. It's like Krishna, when he was worshipping his guru, he just went to the forest. Sometimes it's simple things. We think that, it's a simple thing, but you put your heart, because sometimes in simple things, you put all your heart there. You go very sincere and do